Spiritual things don't work on me. Spiritual things don't work on me. Soap don't work on me. That's what I hear every day. I hear it often. Soap when go work will work. Spiritual work when it go work for your body, it will work. You understand? It's not about spiritual things don't work on me. What question you should be asking? Why is spiritual things not working on me? These are the kind of question I want to hear from you. Why is spiritual things not working on me? Why is it that whenever you use soap, that same soap, other people are using it, right? It's not working on you, but it's working on them. Or any other spiritual work. Why is it not working? They said I am not supposed to be using soap. I'm not supposed to. It's a lie. Okay? It's a lie. Spiritual things will work on you. Soap that will work will work. Spiritual things that will work will work. The question you should be asking yourself is this: why is spiritual things not working on you? Why is that soap not working on you? These are the questions you should be asking yourself. Why is your own different? These are the questions you should be asking yourself. Okay? I know you should remember a verse for those that are Bible readers, right? That said, give what belongs to Caesar. Do you know that outside using a soap or any other spiritual work, do you know that there are appeasement that you should be doing as an individual, as a person that want to improve his spiritual life? We don't talk about appeasement. People don't talk about appeasement. People don't talk about sacrifice. People don't talk about all those stuff. But all we focus on is, let me quickly use soap. Let me quickly use soap. Let me use soap. Yeah, soap is good. Soap is fine. It's nice. Okay? But have you asked yourself, what about other spiritual work? What about appeasement? There are times that you should not start with soap. There are appeasement there. There are other things that I should be doing first. If soap don't work on you, find the reason, find out the reason. Why is this soap not working on me? Why is this spiritual work, these spiritual things I'm using, why is it not working on me? Why is my own different? All right. A lot of people, they have not done consultation in their life since they were born. They have not done any spiritual consultation to know who they are, to know what is behind them or what is in front of them. They've never done it in their life before. But when you talk about spiritual consultation, people just look at as if it's nothing. It's nothing. But you should know who you are, right? Okay, let me ask you this question. Can a doctor diagnose you can a doctor give you start a treatment on you without diagnosing you of a particular illness? A doctor have to know what is wrong with you. Okay, what's wrong with your body? Why are you feeling feverish? Why are you having a frequent headache? Why is your body odd? You need to diagnose you first before you can prescribe a particular medicine for you, right? Same way with spirituality. Same way with spirituality. There is no different. How can a spiritualist work better without knowing what is wrong with you? Sometimes it's better you do a proper consultation first. Consultation first, then you know what to proceed on. You know, at least I've always preached it on this very platform that every person that wants to improve his spiritual life should be doing consultation at least a minimum of once or twice a year. Once or twice a year, especially the beginning of the year and also maybe the middle or the end of the year. You should be doing a consultation at least once or twice a year. It's very important. It's very important. You should know what is wrong with you. You should know how your spiritual life is going, how your life is going. The things that you cannot see are more than the things you can see. The things we cannot see in the spirit, right, is so much than the things we can see physically. Then we don't talk about appeasement. A lot of people don't know that appeasement is also important. There are things that appeasement will cover up for you for. A lot of things that appeasement will cover up for you. But other things, before other things will come in. But we only focus on, and let me quickly use this soap, let me quickly use this soap. But this very soap you are using is not working, and you come to conclusion that spiritual things don't work on you. No. Soap, as I said earlier, soap that will work. Spiritual work that will pick on you, it will pick on you. Soap that will have effect in your body, it will have effect in your body. Nobody that spiritual things cannot work on. But all you need to do is to check yourself out. Why is spiritual things not working on you? Or some people will say it's the village people. It's the village. Have you asked yourself, why is the village people after you? Are you the only one in your village or in your family? Why is the village people after you? Have you asked yourself that question? These are the things you should ask yourself. What did the village people want from you in the first place? Ask yourself, What exactly did the village people want from you? Why are they after you? What do they want from you? These are the things you should be asking. These are the things that you should be asking often. That's why you should do consultation. That's why you should do appeasement. That's why all these things are important. They are a kind of they are lining up for you. Because you use a particular soap and it's not effective, you say that spiritual things don't work on you. Have you ever done appeasement in your life? Have you ever done any sacrifice in your life? Have you done consultation about yourself? How often do you do consultation? And how often do you do appeasement? How often do you do that? Now, these are the things that we should understand before concluding that I've been using all spiritual items, it's not working. Or you stop wasting your money on preparing soap or buying soap. First, do consultation. Know who you are. Know what is right for you. Know the step that you should take. Know your spiritual direction first. Then appeasement follows. Do appeasement at least once or twice a year, or depend on how buoyant you are. There are other spiritual work activities that you can do to help you. It's not just about spiritual soap don't work on me, spiritual soap don't work on me. I've been using this soap, it's not working on me. Whenever I use it, it's not even. How will it have effect on you? How will it have effect on you when you don't even know who you are spiritually? Just tell me, how will such spiritual work have effect on you? You don't even know who you are spiritually. You don't even know what you are not supposed to eat. You don't know what you're not supposed to drink or what you're supposed to drink. You don't know what you're not supposed to wear or what you're supposed to wear. You don't know all these things. Then how will it have effect on you? Sometimes we blame spiritualists that the spiritualists don't know what he's doing. They doesn't know what he's doing. But this very spiritual work that the spiritualists instruct you to do, other people are doing it and it's having effect on them. But why is your own different? Why is your own different? Have you asked yourself these questions? Why is your own different? Okay, so before we conclude that spiritual things don't work on me, I've been using this one. Go and do consultation. Go and do appeasement. These are the things that you should be doing first. Do consultation. Know about yourself. Know what is right and what is not right. Know where you are getting it wrong. Know what you are supposed to wear, what you are not supposed to wear. Know what you are supposed to eat and what you are not supposed to eat. Put all these things together. Do appeasement. Appease your head. Appease the headers. There are some entities, there are some spirits or forces in person's life. There is nothing you can do. There's no amount of soap you can do that can remove them except you do appeasement. There are some powers, there are some forces in some people's life, right? There's no amount of soap that you can use that can remove them except you do appeasement. Except you do appeasement. I repeat again, there are some powers, there are some entities, there are some spiritual forces that are in some people's life that nothing they will do, no amount of soap that they will use that will remove them, except you do appeasement. Except you do appeasement. So if you are supposed to do appeasement in a particular issues and you are using soap, you are wasting your time, you're wasting your money, you're wasting your resources. Why don't you do appeasement? Why don't you do consultation to know what is even wrong with you in the first place? Right? So I just said I should share this with you. I hope somebody will hear and listen and also take action.